Dukes of Weebdom.
Dukes of Weebdom.
Episode 132. Welcome in.
Welcome, Mick.
How do you do?
I do good.
You do good. Fuck this weather.
Yeah, we're post-blizzard now.
Post a few blizzards.
Yeah.
And, you know, the fucking, totally off topic, but you know the garbage pickup put out like some kind of notice on social media or whatever that like there's these special bags you can buy from grocery stores.
Overflow bags.
For overflow, yeah. And that if you put your stuff in the overflow bag and next to your trash can, the garbage will take it. My wife was like, okay, cool. So she grabbed a few. We didn't end up needing them. We were able to fit, stuff everything in there. My wife texted me today. She saw the trash come. They took a bag out of the trash and just threw it on the ground and dumped the rest. And didn't take that one trash bag. But it was inside the bucket.
Huh.
So, I was like, God damn it.
Douchebags.
But yeah, I don't know. I just figured I'd mention that. I'm surprised they... Not really uber surprised that they took it or not, because we've had snow melt enough, but like there's still quite a bit of snow in the front of my house where the trash would be.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, I feel you.
Did your street ever get plowed?
Yeah, we did. It took a while though. It did. I think it literally took 2 whole days for a plow to see our street. Actually, no. It was like this middle day. The first day I had out on work, they plowed the nursing home up the street into our street. But they didn't plow the end of our street. So there's a blockage there. You literally had to bump up the curb onto that business to get onto our street. But then they didn't plow any further. So it was just this one spot of our street that had been touched.
So
our car got buried in our driveway.
Your mom sent the picture in that group chat.
It was, yeah. You could barely see the car.
Was it in the driveway?
Yeah.
That's why. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The snowdrift went right over that.
How was that digging out?
Oh, I didn't do any of that.
So I don't ever remember a plow coming down my street. They were there the night it was snowing, like when they're out plowing while snow, because they plow while it's snowing to lessen load. I heard them out there then. But the next day, when everything was settled, no. I was out there shoveling the first time, and a guy came walking up my street, asking if, hey, this is such and such street. And I was like, he was like, is such and such street down over there? And I'm like, no, this is that street. And he's like, oh, wow, I thought I passed by here or whatever. And I assumed he was a plow truck driver. He walked up the street and then down a couple houses and then walked back to the main road and disappeared. So I assumed he was a plow truck driver looking to be like, oh, I got to do this. But when he was walking up the hill, the snow is knee deep.
Yeah.
At the hill part. And then when it levels out, it was kind of shin deep or whatever. But so the people that live across the street from me, they shoveled out their driveway. They have they had 4 people all out there shoveling. And they shoveled a car length from their driveway out into the street, so halfway into the street, and then from that halfway all the way down to the main road they shoveled. So they just shoveled the street so that they could get out and leave. So then my neighbors directly next to me to my left, they did the same thing to the street on their side to make it so the full street was there, and then I shoveled that small half road section in front of my driveway. So from the edge of my driveway to the main road, we shoveled.
Damn.
From the edge of my driveway, the other way, all the way down the street, all the way to the stop sign, was nothing. So how it all got piled down, I saw an F-150 just plow through it, but not with a plow, just drove right through it, and everyone was just following in his tracks after that. So it just got matted down. But it was horrendous. Back roads were fucking shit for
terrible.
Days.
Yeah.
Days. And, so that was the storm. And, we're getting more snow tomorrow.
Yay.
All ready for spring. I'm ready for it. But in other news, we had a bit of a coincidence happen. I had randomly decided, I was at work, and I just was watching some YouTube videos of Code Geass, so I decided I was going to rewatch it. And then I told you I was rewatching it. And you're like, oh, hey, guess what? So am I. So we rewatched Code Geass together, but not together.
Together, but separately.
Yes. And in a different manner.
Yes.
I watched it via Crunchyroll, and you watched it via someone else watching it.
Yes, reaction videos.
They did the whole episodes?
Yep, whole episodes dubbed.
On YouTube, or?
Yeah.
Surprised they didn't get flagged for, like, copyright or something.
Same, they're using, like, filters for, like, the screen and stuff, but...
I've seen people do that and get away with it, so... Hey, if it works. I still... I only got into R2 to the point where halfway through the episode of when Lelouch and a few of the Black Knights attack V2 and the Geass Order.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like halfway through that episode. I haven't finished it.
Watched it twice.
Yeah. The whole thing, so you've watched 100 episodes of anime.
But it's all Code Geass. There's one lunch I was playing at Play, and one of my coworkers just really nosy too. He's like, "Oh, you're watching? What are you watching?" I literally look at him. I go, "I'm watching someone else watch an anime I've already seen." He goes, "That's sad." I'm like, mm-hmm.
Go away. Let me enjoy this. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised you watched it twice.
I'm about ready to hit
Did
it
you
a third
skip
time.
anything?
No, no. The second go through, I skipped one episode. The refrain episode.
I skipped part of the episode. Anything that Lelouch was part of, I watched in that episode.
Well, that makes sense.
Because that episode is a mixture of Lelouch still doing relevant Black Knight things on the side in the background, while then you just have the random, the Knights of the Round are at Ashford and they're doing the fucking pizza thing, and it's like that stuff.
Oh, did you wait? You skipped around that one?
Yeah, so I skipped all the Ashford pizza party stuff.
Oh, I did.
But then watched the Lelouch part of the episodes.
Oh no! See, I loved those episodes. I only skipped the refrain drug episode.
I skipped an episode. Oh, you mean the one with Colin's mother?
Not a refrain. Refrain the drug.
Yeah, because Lelouch almost uses it in that episode with Ashford. That's the one I thought.
No. The actual episode in season 1, and I only skipped it my second time watching through. I'm like, I really don't need the Colin backstory episode again.
I skipped the first filler episode, the one when they're chasing
Arthur. Those are
Arthur.
so good. I love those. Meow.
Nope, I skipped it. I almost.
And the pizza episode's so good for Lelouch swatting C2 into the pizza, the R2 one.
Yeah.
What's up, Shirley?
I almost skipped the episode when Lelouch finally comes back from the Chinese Federation. It's first day back, and he's got
go on all the dates.
All the dates, and then Millie puts on the hat game, and I was like,
Sayoko subs in.
Yeah, but I was like, Shirley dies next episode. I was like, let me just get in some good Shirley content right now.
Fair.
And I watched Shirley die again, and it just reiterated my loathing for Rolo.
Super painful, especially him coming after. He's like, I had to do it. I did good, didn't I, brother? I'm such a good boy.
Still, I hate that the anime tries so hard to redeem him later.
I do actually feel bad for him in that moment. I still do. I don't think
he deserved
a
much
far
more
cry from
death.
redemption, but
I mean, you can still pity an evil character, but still wish them their just desserts.
Well, they did kind of get it. I mean, you did die.
Not as painfully and horrifically as I had hoped.
Saving someone who was literally
and not by Lelouch's hand.
I mean,
in
He was
Lelouch's
there.
hand. Yeah, but he didn't do it.
He's part of the cause, kinda.
I guess. Though I will say, though, because we had this conversation.
He would have literally been gunned down there if not for Rollo. We gotta give it him that much. Like, Lelouch would have died.
All right, well, because we're on that topic. Anyway, we've talked about this recently. I'd say maybe at most 5 or 6 episodes ago. We talked about how maybe even sooner, maybe even 3 episodes ago. But anyway, we talked about how bullshit the Black Knight's betrayal of Lelouch was when they find out who he was.
Yes.
Now that I had that whole thing in my mind and I'm rewatching it, right? I still think, first off, that because Colin was there protecting Lelouch's name too, I still feel that there was still room to negotiate the Black Knights thing, but I still also agree that the Black Knights had to be on the Britannian side to make the ending of the Zero Requiem a thing. The Black Knights had to be at odds with Lelouch. I think that the way they chose to make the Black Knights at odds with him was wrong. They went the Geass route, and that they didn't like Geass. But I'm sitting here and be like, now that I'm rewatching it, and I have that moment in my brain, and I'm rewatching it, and I'm like, they could have used that. Oh, they could use this.
You know what I think the strongest part was with the Geass thing is when they ended. They don't outright like say it much, but like when they hand over the files of everyone they suspected Lelouch used Geass on, and Toto's the one looking through those files too, and he sees 2 of the people that were on his side, the Japanese Liberation Front, General Katase and some other guy.
Well, I think they should have been more concerned with, wait a minute, Euphemia.
Yes, that was the other thing. They mentioned that in that conversation too.
Yeah, but I feel like that should have been the focal point. I feel like if they brought
sacrifice Japanese people.
Yes,
like,
and nobody other than C2, nobody on the planet knows what actually happened that day. Yeah. Even Suzaku doesn't.
No, he does. That was a fun one to rewatch.
Because he just takes the blame for it.
Yeah.
He doesn't tell him it was an accident. None. He's just like, it was my fault.
I don't even know if you're there yet. Have you gotten to the point where Suzaku and Lelouch have another like open conversation, like man to man?
No, because Suzaku
that's coming up really close to where you are.
He still doesn't know that Lelouch has gained his memories back.
Yeah, because they legit just say like, open that up over the phone.
Yeah, right before Suzaku uses the flare for the first time.
Yes. Yep. I think that you're like an episode away from this happening because it's the Geass order at Ragnarok with Charles back to the real world, and I think that's the episode.
Well, no, because the first time the flare is used is before the Ragnarok thing. Because once Ragnarok happens with Charles, they leave and
Suzaku... They go twice. The first time is when he uses the mirrors.
Oh, and he does that badass fucking Geass reflection.
That will not work on me. That happens with that because at the end of the order stuff is when V2 goes.
He dies and he takes the thing. I forgot about that.
When Lelouch gets back from that, he thinks Charles is stuck there.
Yes.
He calls Suzaku because when Charles comes back up, he's immediately like, shit, he can just like kill Nonali.
Yes.
So he calls Suzaku. And this is one of Suzaku's first things he goes, are you Zero?
He's like, yeah.
Yes. But I found that conversation actually, because one of my big things was, again, why didn't you tell Suzaku any of the real context would have happened? But one interesting part of that conversation is when as he's getting answers from Lelouch being like, why did you do this? And he's like, selfish reason. Why did you save the hotel jacking? It would make a great entrance for the Black Knights. Why did you save me? Just to demonstrate Zero and like be a premiere for me.
He lies at every answer.
Suzaku actually calls it out in his internal monologue too. He's like, I know that face. The face of like the pain of like holding in.
Yeah, because he's seeing himself in Lelouch in the moment. So
Suzaku knows in the back of his mind.
He has an inkling of Lelouch isn't telling the whole truth. And he knows there's obviously more context to it. But he doesn't know straight out that, Lelouch couldn't control his Geass. He said something stupid and it activated on Euphemia. Nobody other than... Because he told C2 that. Like he
immediately too.
Immediately after happening,
she was even like, "I didn't think you'd go this far," and he's like, "I didn't."
Yeah. Which is I love Shirley to death, but I still think that C2 is the better romantic interest for Lelouch because they're just so like.
The amount of options Lelouch has, man, I like going through the whole story is goddamn. I didn't realize how many people he kissed.
Yeah, he's got that game.
He's got that game.
So, but yeah, I just feel like C2 and Lelouch is because it's like Shirley loved. They all loved a different person. Shirley loved Lelouch Lamperouge. Colin loved Zero, and C2, I guess you could say Lelouch v Britannia, or but he was more the real him with C2. Every time you see him with C2, he never hides anything. He's not putting on a mask. But to be fair, he also does that with Shirley.
Yeah, let's swap to Shirley here. He killed her dad and lied to her about being a terrorist. And she was still ready to embrace all of those sides of him and forgive him, too. To the point where she told Suzaku that, like, I chose to forgive him a long time ago.
Yeah, as a little nudge. I never realized, too, I thought that he did it to the whole school. The whole school just is gone. It's all new people. Yeah. Just the 4 people in the fucking the student council are the only sane people. The whole school got. Yeah. I don't know where they went.
Did you see Wall Girl in R2?
Not that I don't think so. No.
And poor Rivel, still there by the end.
I know, right? And everyone else is doing something except Rivel.
Or dead.
Yeah.
Shirley dead. Millie News. Nina Nukes.
Suzaku, Knight of Zero. Lelouch, King of the World. Neville. Rivel. I said Neville. Yes, but Rivel, schoolboy. Too afraid to confess to the weather girl.
Yep. There's even a point in R2 where he like tries to find and like save Nina, and Lelouch even knows. He's like, the guards catch them. He's like, "Bring the girl to me." Oh, and I'm certain there's a boy with him. Let him go.
But yeah, like I said, I think that if they spun it better, the betrayal of the Black Knights would have sat better and would have been more believable.
It sat better with me, except one thing. Still to this day,
that they trust Schneisel at all baffles me.
The thing that irks me the most still to this day is one specific person in the Black Knights, and it's Detard.
Oh, yeah.
His flipping is wild to me, because
he was sucking that slong harder than fucking...
Even in the meeting, he was the one that's like, who cares if he has it? It's another weapon at our disposal. And there's a point in season 1, too. I think it's when he gets the Japanese Liberation Front to explode their own submarine. Or he blew it up himself.
Yeah, but... and then...
Detroit's even like, maybe what... Or it's either that or the...
I know exactly what... No. Wow.
One of them, Detard says, Valletta and Jeremiah's...
it's the first one, the submarine, because I remember that. He fucking slides down the ladder and runs. Like,
He's like, their theories must be right. And Valletta and Jeremiah are the ones that were like the biggest ones onto the tail of what happened to themselves.
Yeah.
So
Jeremiah, too, I come back...
known.
I think that they added that aspect of his loyalty to Lelouch's mother way later just to have him be more relevant.
Yeah, it's hilarious how that happens.
It's just all he does is mention her name, and he's like, Marion,
my loyalty, is apparently flippant.
Very. And yeah,
but it's good because that was perfect because he was loyal to Lelouch. Not to Zero, not to a mask. So when Lelouch gets betrayed, Jeremiah's even like, can I see the body of Zero.
Yeah.
To confirm the death. And they're like, ah. But that means when Lelouch comes back to be king,
Jeremiah's the first god.
Him and Sayoko. Boom.
Yep.
But D-Tard still upsets me. Because that man was already on the tail of it.
Who still upsets me? Always.
Who?
Take a while to get the god. Just guess.
Not Nina this time?
Well, I skipped the fuck out of that scene, dude. I knew it was coming. I'm like, nah.
See, I was watching a reaction, so I was ready. I was ready.
I was like, I've seen this enough. No, fucking Suzaku.
Okay, yeah.
I fucking hate him for 90% of the entire series. The only time I'm like, cool, is when he's working with Lelouch at the end, just because it furthers Lelouch's goals. I just can't.
I like when he finally makes that heel turn and starts acting like Lelouch. Not when he goes to bring the drugs to Colin. Not that moment. But the moment when he helps Schneisel with the coup. Because he's literally there like, I'm going to be the Knight of One. And they're like, only the Emperor can appoint the Knight of One. And Schneisel's like, I will raise to this challenge. I'm like, you're talking about coup d'etat. And Zuck like, Schneisel, you should explain this. Pretty much just like, yes. The floor, sir. Do you think he cares about our mundane affairs?
No, he doesn't. He literally doesn't.
So that moment leading into going to the Ragnarok the second time, I do like Suzaku. And there's like a moment here or there where there's like a glimmer of like, okay, I kind of agree with that one point you made. The singular point. But even those are rare.
Yeah. Those
are really dog shit points. He also has what I think is the worst line in the entire anime. Which is, oh god, I want to make sure I hit this as close as possible. You need more information? Well, take this. I'm a soldier, Lelouch. Use that information. Oh, I cringe.
Wait, against Mao. Against Mao.
I'm a soldier, Lelouch. Use that information.
Oh, God,
every single time I'm like...
fucking A,
worst line in the whole show.
I didn't realize that. I didn't remember all of the mouse stuff being back to back to back to back.
Yeah, it's they hit you real over the head with that shit. They don't even let you breathe on his death for more than like 10 minutes before it's like, hi, Lulu.
Right, because I thought, well, yeah, because I always assumed that he came, the chainsaw thing when he's trying to chop up C2, right? I was like, oh, that's like early R1. And then it's like, oh, when he comes back all like bandaged up and all that stuff, that's like later. That's like there's like an episode. It's like no, that's just it's all Mao for like 4 straight episodes. And I could have sworn there was stuff in between, but I was.
I didn't remember that Schneisel has a little boy toy in his camp. I totally forgot about that.
Yeah, and he's using.
I'm
that
Schneisel's aide de camp, public and private.
Yeah.
Whoa.
God.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Great.
I gotta finish it. Still one of my favorite scenes in all of anime. I can't wait to see it again.
I already know. I was already thinking about it before you even said it.
Attention, entire world! I am Lelouch Vivatania, your one and only ruler. It's not possible! If Lelouch fired a flare, then that means, yes, Schneisel has surrendered to me. So good. My boy conquered the world.
So now we're going to watch all the post R2 content?
I do want to watch the Resurrection of Lelouch episodes, only...
Someone kind of explained them loosely to me.
I've seen a bunch of scenes from... I want to watch it because I'm going to view it as it should be viewed. It's fanfic.
Yes. Absolute fanfic.
The only part that I'm going to view as canon is the last 5 minutes.
I'm not even sure I'll do that.
Because they're at a farm, like a farmstead, right? Or whatever. And like everyone's going their own separate ways. And Lucia's there and he says goodbye to C2 and she runs away. And then he's like, what the fuck am I doing? No, fuck this. And he goes after her. And they go off together and live. Because now that he's resurrected, he has the fucking Geass
I have seen pictures of it, yeah.
So he's immortal now too with her. So he's like, nah, what are we doing? We're going together, babe. And they go together. And I'm like,
let's get him.
That's what I was thought, because I was always on the Lelouch as the cart driver. I was always part of that camp. But yeah, I don't know. Agito of the Exile, just, I don't know, it didn't capture me. We thought it was cool back when
the
we
mech
first
is
came
cool.
out.
His Lelouch's drip is cool. The fact Lelouch is there is not cool.
Well, it makes no sense anyway, and how his drip is cool, because that's at the point when his memory is already erased, and he's...
Yeah, their excuse or something was that they erased it a different way first to use him for a while in the EU war, and then they
That's literally what happens, because I never got far enough into Agito to even see Lelouch. I saw Suzaku.
Yeah, they used him as like a tactician in the EU war, and then implanted him into the school.
Did you not watch fucking Code Geass? Fucking Shinkei's word. Do they not know who that is? Do they not know who is the single one taking out the EU in the wars? It's Schneisel.
Yeah.
Why do they need Lelouch when they have Schneisel already stated to be the one taking them down?
Yeah.
Because it's stated verbatim numerous times in R2. Schneisel and Lelouch are equal mentally.
And they could have done a Code Geass section without Lelouch. They absolutely could have.
Yeah,
I feel like they felt like they had to, and they didn't.
Oh, well, actually, side tangent. Not a tangent, but, you're in the mecha zone right now. Right?
Kinda. I mean, no one does it as good as Code Geass.
Go watch 86.
Alright.
Now it's like my prime opportunity.
Still no one does it as good as Code Geass. Them roller skating robots are just a whole different vibe.
Fuck. What scene is it, dude, when the music is playing? There's music playing and they're like skating through it and they're like, the robots are like dancing almost, and it's just like, what are we doing? They're in the fucking, the Sutherlands too, so it's not even like cool, like the technology increased from like episode 1 to
true.
Everybody's got.
When you get to
units.
R2, it's just like, dude, who's making all of these ones in the background while the Lancelot felt special?
Well, you
like
look at
Genos, the Tristan.
Yeah, right.
It's a fucking spaceship.
Because those were already a thing, and then the Lancelot came. They're like, "Oh, the Lancelot's awesome." I'm like,
how long have you had the Mordred and Tristan around?
Yeah. So, I don't know. It's good stuff. I love Code Geass.
I'm surprised there's not a Code Geass game. Because every time they break down their mission objectives, I'm like, this is like the pre-battle screen for Dynasty Warriors.
And it's just like, anytime they go to do a mission, that like segue that they do into it is like the preload, and then it's
and they even
then
show
load
like
into
digitized like layouts of places, like when Suzaku goes to the tower, the super electromagnetic shrapnel cannon.
Go.
Yeah.
He's just called like the Raiho.
The Raiho.
But,
but every single time they have to say that whole ass thing.
I think that's just a dub thing, and I love them for it. Oh, it's so funny.
One of my favorite episodes is still really, really early when Lelouch unveils his identity to Taito Kirihara.
Oh, yes.
So good. So you're going to embark on the path of blood?
This man's identity must be saved. Nobody hates Britannia more than him.
As long as you support him, we'll give you bountiful resources.
See, the problem is... Or not really a problem, but problem for Lelouch. Kind of, not really. He won in the end. But he was executed in the time skip between R1 and R2. You see his paper, his wanted poster, and it has an X on his name. It says executed. Yeah. So if he lived through it and he was there for R2, he would be another supporter of Lelouch because he knew Lelouch is Zero. So when Zero's outed as Lelouch, when the Black Knights betray him, he would be like... No, I'm going with Lelouch. Oh my god. Yeah, so good, so good.
Absolutely.
Technology scales go crazy. But I'm here for it.
Hell yeah. Still the GOAT. Now I'm going to rewatch Escryed, I think. Same people. If you can't tell from their waistlines.
Their stature.
Their 1 centimeter waistlines.
Their malnutrition.
Yeah. There's always like one person who's got a normalish body, Bismarck, and the leader of them in Escryed.
Well, Charles, too. Charles is built different.
Charles is, that man had all the pancakes. He was stacked.
I want to... It's just too old. I tried once and I just couldn't. I want to watch a Gundam. And just Gundam Wing was like my top one.
There's some like Twitter users that are trying to give me a full breakdown on how to watch Gundam.
Like all of Gundam? Because that's just
or like
impossible.
Where to start and like what's the good ones and.
Well, where to start? You just pick one and watch because they're all disjointed. But
yeah, but some of them are more like Space Warsy, politicsy.
Yes.
With the same like. Not the same like actors, but the same like general like factions.
Well, because first off, I don't think that there's another series in existence that has more series than Gundam.
I would be surprised if there is.
Because you look at the Gundam Wikia and you see how many different seasons and different versions of Gundam there are. It's absurd.
Yeah.
But I would say Gundam Wing, goated. But
I always forget the one I
dated.
watched.
Dated.
I have to look it up every single time.
Then Gundam Seed, Gundam, I think 00. Which the one with the burning finger one? This finger burns with the righteous fury.
That's the one. Mobile Fighter G Gundam?
Maybe. Is that it?
That's not the thing I just looked up.
Well, because I like that one. The whatever one that is. We'll get the name. There's too many Gundam names. But I like that because it's got like...
It's the only Gundam I ever watched. It had like a big tournament.
There's no way you haven't seen Gundam Wing.
I don't think I have. Is it this one you're thinking of?
Yes.
That's
I like that
one.
one.
One I've seen.
Well, first off, which is weird too, because that is like
it's like the least Gundam-y Gundam. It's like a giant Gundam tournament.
Well, because that reminds me so much of Gurren Lagann, which is another one I need to fucking rewatch.
Why do you have a sword?
Most Gundams have swords. They have laser swords.
He has a sword.
Why do you have a sword? Why does he have a sword?
He himself, the man with a Gundam. Yep, there's some burning finger right there.
I understand why most like Gundam pilots have guns, because that happens a lot.
This is pretty old.
Yeah.
But this is the only one I've ever seen. I always remembered a big tournament arc. Because I remembered I think it was the one from Boston and had boxing gloves.
Nice. Because Gundam Wing, goated. But like I said, it's older, but I could probably slug to it.
Mobile Fighter G Gundam.
I didn't watch that one. Or is that what that is?
Yeah. This.
Okay, so yeah, that one, good. Seed, I've seen
I tried
a bit of it. I haven't seen too much of it, but I hear good things. 00, I believe, is another one that's good. Iron-Blooded Orphans, which is the second to newest one. Also hear amazing things. I've seen like 6 episodes.
And then the newest one, Witch of Mercury.
Witch of Mercury, which I have seen the first season of it.
Code Geass still no diffs them. Sorry, the rollerblading mechs just get me every time.
Well, I mean, the best mech is fucking... If you want to talk just straight mech, it's going to Gurren Lagann.
I still like the fighting in Code Geass more.
It
feels more like fighting. Specifically.
Well, first off, too, it's like when you watch the Gurren and Lancelot fighting, like Those things are acrobatic, man.
Yeah, she's doing like fucking capoeira. Like when they first go head to head in the Cornelia.
I just love it when Suzaku kicks with the Lancelot, right? Like this, and then he does this another spin like air kick, and they don't have flight units at the time, and they're going and they're just like jumping
like Tenjo Tenge, but robots. Like, and then the Mordred pulls up with like 4 Stark Hadron cannon thing. And it's just like, oh, never mind.
I want to know what she had before that, because the Gawain.
Yeah, he was the first one that even perfect the beams when he jacked that shit.
I love that scene too. They're like, we need Lelouch to have a cool mech. Let's introduce Schneisel so he can steal it.
Right there.
Right in front of him. The most overpowered one, too. And then horribly underutilized.
Favorite, too. It's so cool. The way he, really cool. When he shoots the beams. Oh.
And it's like every time he pulls it out, there's some new technology that just makes it goated above everything else.
It's so good.
Until he uses it in the final war, and all he does with it is fly up to it next to a flay and stab a spear into it, and that's it.
Yeah. He has to input the environmental data at 0.04 seconds.
They had to have Lelouch do something smart.
Yeah.
At the same time, Suzaku did something.
I find it so funny when they're hyping it up and he's typing it, and he just goes, it ends with, "Here, Suzaku, take it." Then Suzaku actually throws it.
Yeah.
But again, there's no mech combat to me quite like Code Geass's. Granted, there could have been more fights to the caliber of the best ones, but still.
I'm trying to think, because I'm sure there's something fucking Gundam related that's just fucking...
And granted, I haven't seen much Gundam.
Because, I mean...
But them rollerblades.
That main Gundam, though. There's nothing more iconic than that dude.
Yeah.
The blue, white, and yellow.
And it's the originator. But still, the designs Code Geass came up with are just like, all of them. All of the Knights of the Round's Mechs, the Lancelot.
In a straight fight, though, the Gurren would beat it. Gurren Lagann. Which I just now put those two things together.
I was like, which one? The Gurren from...
Gurren Lagann.
The Gurren Satan's 8 elements.
I just love the fact that at the very end of the series, the Gurren Lagann is throwing galaxies like frisbees at the anti-spiral. Yeah. And I'm like, that's just ridiculous. Awesome. He's so big that the people on Earth are watching him fight with their eyes in the sky because he's so big.
Oh, shit.
No, wow. There's a giant thing in this guy throwing fucking galaxies. How is he grabbing it? I don't know.
Galactus sees it going on and he just chooses to walk away.
Am I really about to go on a rewatching binge?
I am. I'm going to watch this guy yet. And then fuck it. Maybe I'll watch Tenjo Tenge.
I gotta read Tenjo Tenge again. But I say that all the fucking time and it never happens. Now, I want to watch Gurren Lagann again. I own Gundam Wing on DVD. DVD, not Blu-ray. But the problem is I bought it used at the time when I was buying anime. And the discs flop around in it.
Oof.
So I'm sure that's lovely. I'm sure that there's going to be some skipping. Because my Gurren Lagann, which I also own, one episode skips. But I'm not too concerned about it. Because it's the first episode that the dude that I hate, whose name I forget, is introduced.
In what again?
Gurren Lagann.
Oh, God.
The dude with the slicked black hair.
Yes.
Kind of looks like Shikamaru. If Shikamaru was born 2,000 years later.
Something, yo.
It's right there, too, for me. But, yeah, his first episode that he's introduced, that episode is skips for me. The DVD's scratched at that point.
Yeah, that is fine.
So I'm like, yeah, it's okay.
I mean, the story is good, though, of his, like, little village.
True, but he's a fucking cunt in season 2.
He sure is. God, it's gonna bug me.
Google it.
One second, I'm adding Escrayed to my watch list.
Google.
Roncio?
Yes.
I didn't even have to Google it. I was at mid-Google.
That's it. That's the douchebag. But whatever, fuck him.
Welcome. I just put Tenjo Tenge and Escrayed on my watch list. I'd go Mecha to Mecha and rewatch Aldno Zero, but I actually rewatched that semi-recently.
Semi-recently, that was probably like 2-3 years ago.
Yes. About. It was that close.
You should put 86 on your watch list too while you're there.
There's an Aldno Zero OVA.
Oh, time to watch the whole season again.
Yeah, two
get
seasons.
Content to get the context to know what's happening in the OVA.
Yeah. Well, I remember how it ends at least. I remember he doesn't get the girl. At the very least.
Poor sap.
Yeah, he watches her get married.
Does he watch her? I feel like I remember him going blind.
No, he watches her, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, blind in one eye, right?
Yeah. He gets like a cyber eye between seasons. Oh, Elder Ramen in the Sky popped up in my search.
That's a good one.
Oh, that is a good one. That's going on my watch
2.
list. We say that, but Yona of the Dawn might be coming back. And if Yona of the Dawn can pull it off, I think Elder Ramen in the Sky could.
Maybe.
Hopefully.
I just love that Aldno Zero gave me like one of my favorite memes ever. It's
the grenade launcher one?
Yeah, what is stronger than love, or nothing stronger than love, except an M32 grenade launcher.
Rotary grenade launcher. Because fuck you and everything near you.
Yep. It's perfect.
I did really like that anime. A lot of people hated season 2, and understandably, but I still liked it.
I enjoy it. It's like I really like Guilty Crown. A lot of people don't like that. Give it shit because they try to say that it copies Code Geass' ending, and I'm like, not really.
Yeah, not really. I could use a rewatch on that too, actually. I'm going to put that on my watch list. Look at that. Because work's really good for rewatching anime.
So you just watch it at work? You just plop it up?
Because mostly listening. I don't really need to like watch much of Code Geass. It's like, Lord knows, it's like my 8th time.
Yeah.
Same with Vinland Saga. I've been rewatching Vinland Saga. Because I can mostly just listen as long as it's dubbed.
True.
Which is why I couldn't rewatch season 1 of Vinland Saga, sadly.
Because the dub is...
only on Prime. They have every other version of Vinland Saga besides the English dub. Big sad. What else should I rewatch?
I'm thinking of... It depends on what happens, right? Because... So Netflix is like $16 a month right now, I think. It's $15.99. I could not tell you the last time I turned on Netflix for me. My daughter watches it every day, though, for Blippi and Miss Rachel. But I know for a fact you can get both of those people on YouTube.
Yeah.
And my wife says, "Oh, but my K-dramas." I'm like, you haven't watched a fucking K-drama in like a year. Don't even with me with that. And there are things, there's actually quite a few things on Netflix that I do actually need to watch. Like that one anime that we both both watched. Well, yeah, that's one of them. What's that one anime that I think we both watched episode 1. At least I did. Some do space station, whatever, and at the end of the episode, they're all standing on a boat. Sky falls. It's a new one. It came
It
out.
has like a really literal name. Like even Skyfall is probably pretty close. I think it's Moonfall.
Yes, I think it is. It literally came out like 3 seasons ago.
Yeah.
Like within the last year.
It had like a really fast first episode.
Yeah.
I still remember that guy being dad walking up to one of the guys and being like, "Is this about your abandonment issues from being an adopted kid? Because you should just get over that and live a successful life."
Especially because we as your adoptive parents love you very much. I'm like, what? Proper communication between parent and child in my anime?
Like that. You have both parents too. I don't know if I'm going back to that one. But in my defense, I have other stuff that I could be watching, like 86.
Well, that's a cultural. I still haven't seen Castlevania Nocturnal Season 2.
Wait, is it 86 or is it Eminence in Shadow that has that? I've only seen one scene, but of the one that's like, "You think I could be bought with money? I do." And his face is like,
that's
right.
Eminence in
That's
Shadow.
Eminence in Shadow.
It's coming back.
Fucking hilarious. That alone sold the show to me. I'm not gonna lie,
dude. It's
so fucking funny.
It's so good. He is so fucking.
Think I could be bought with money? I do.
He is so just straight up retarded. So I'll give you the basic rundown. It's an isekai.
You've given me the rundown before.
I'm gonna do it again for the show. He is the biggest, what is that?
Chinubio?
Yeah. In his own life. He thinks that, but at the same time, it's very effective because the first episode opens up and there's this girl that's talking to him about this thing, and he continuously gets her name wrong. He keeps saying different names, and it's really pissing her off or whatever to try and build a dynamic between them. But he just doesn't care. He's in his own world.
Yeah.
Well, later in the episode, she gets kidnapped, and he actually saves her. With a crowbar and a mask, he comes in and beats the fuck out of the kidnappers. It's not even close. And she's like, "Oh, my hero," and she doesn't know it's him or whatever. Then he leaves, and he's all happy, and he's jumping across the street with this crowbar and his little mask, and he gets hit by a car. Dead. He's out. Truck-kun. Now, he gets isekai'd, and in his other world, he's again, isekai, so he's absurdly powerful.
Yeah.
And he just plays around. But what he does is he goes around saving all these little girls. He runs into these people. He runs into slavers, and it's "Oh no, slavers!" And he saves the girls, and they all worship him because he saved them as a child. Yeah. And then he taught them all how to use magic, so they're also all uber powerful and geniuses in all of their own right. For instance, one of them's a classical pianist, and she plays Mozart and Beethoven and stuff because she learned it from him because he plays it. So she makes a career out of playing Beethoven and Mozart, and she's obviously hyper famous because come on, you know what I mean, in a world that doesn't have Beethoven, and you go there and stop playing Beethoven, you know what I mean. But so he thinks they're all just role playing, and they form this secret group, which is his dream. He wants to be the Eminence in Shadow. He wants to be this uber overlord that's in the shadows, that rules with power and all this. And the girls are "We're gonna do that for you." And at one point, they all leave. In childhood, they're "We gotta go. We're gonna go train, and we're gonna start the Eminence in Shadow for you, so when you are old enough, you can take your throne." And he's "Damn, the roleplay these girls are they're in it," and they go do that. And he has this persona, and he plays along with them, but every time he interacts with them, he thinks they're all role playing, but they're dead ass. And the interactions that follow, and it's just, then it's One Punch Man syndrome, because they'll struggle on a boss, and then he'll just show up
It's over.
And it's over because he's just ridiculous. But the fighting too. I thought this was gonna be like a mid-tier fucking anime, and then you like, oh shit, they're fighting, cool. And then it's just like, oh my god, they're fighting, and it's like, this is lit. And no, it's just funny. It's great. They don't take each other themselves too serious. He's an uber edgelord in his shadow persona, but like such a dweeb in his public persona because he plays himself off that way because he wants to be a background character. Like he sometimes will have internal monologues with himself, being like, "No, I'm standing out too much. I gotta be a dweeb or whatever." And he's like,
"I'll purposefully stumble this way.
What will I do that would make myself look pathetic? Ah, yes. I would ask the princess out on a date."
Oh, yeah, I think I've seen that scene too, where he's like
super
mathematically choosing how pathetic to do it.
Yes, and he
does
like,
now lean exactly this degree.
And he does it as pathetically as you can imagine.
My girlfriend.
Hit it on the nail. And she says yes. Because she's the one that says that. Is like, she's paying him to be his... She's trying to get out of political marriage or whatever, I believe, and she's using him for a front to be like, I'm in a relationship.
Sorry.
She's like, he's trying to end it because he's like, this is pulling him too much into the main character spotlight, and he don't like that. So he's trying to get out of it. So she pulls out a gold coin and she's like, flashes it, and he's like, you honestly think you could buy? I'm the type of person you could buy with me? And she's just like, I do, and flicks it, and he catches it with his mouth, and he's like, "You're right. Goddamn right I am." It's so funny. The comedy, just
one scene alone is so
slams it.
Good.
The action is great. The suspense, when there is suspenseful stuff, actually hits, and it's just all of it is. I love it. I love Shadow Garden, which is the name of the group, and all of the people, like each of the girls, they're all named based on the military alphabet, so Alpha, Beta, Gamma, Delta,
Sigma.
A to Z. There's a hot girl for all of them.
Of course.
And then there's one that... he knows. Sid knows. And he just doesn't say anything. But they all use a special slime that he found. It's a slime monster that you can use mana. And that's what they make their clothing out of, so that they can be wearing normal clothes, snap their finger, and it just like venom suit comes on them type shit. So it's like a type of slime or whatever. And this one girl is flat chested, but she uses the slime to make her tits just ginormous and voluptuous, but everybody knows. But she thinks that nobody knows.
They must be looking at my tits.
And there's one scene too, because they're so super fast, and she like dodges this dude that's swinging a sword at her, and it cuts her tits off. But she reacts at light speed to grab them out of the air and stuff them back on her so nobody would see. But there were at least 3 people that saw it go down, but none of them bring it up. They just let it happen.
She can have this.
Yeah, it's funny. It's a good show. I think you would actually enjoy it. I think you would. Sid's just so funny.
It does look hilarious.
Yes, and it's coming back. Season 3 should be, I think, summer. Is when it comes back. Maybe spring. I don't know, or fall. Because I feel like I've looked into it and I'm like, damn, the only thing I have for summer is Bleach, which is going to be hype as fuck. But
I know April, the Demons of the Shadow Realm starts, the new one from the Full Metal Alchemist author.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I've been seeing people talk about that. I'm like, yes.
Pretty excited for that.
And Mushoku Tensei comes out. I thought Mushoku Tensei was going to be this season, but it's not. It's next season.
There's something else next season I'm looking forward to. I forget. Might be Doro Hey Doro, but that might be summer.
Maybe. You've been watching JJK?
Nope.
I wasn't for the longest time. And this past weekend, me and my wife just binged the rest of what was available.
I still have the Zenin Massacre next. I haven't been watching like anything though.
Yeah, you've been watching Code Geass.
Yeah, at work again, so I don't really have to look at it.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for a lot of things to get dubbed, like Trigun Stampede. I definitely want to watch dubbed. I'm not.
That's this season too.
Yeah,
damn,
it's been airing.
This season's just goated, man.
Golden Kamui's been coming out, and I'm absolutely watching that dubbed
dude,
too.
Dude, nothing beat tops.
Let me tell
this
you,
season.
whenever
Holy
you
shit.
do go to watch Golden Kamui,
it's gonna happen. It's just too funny.
Try the dub. For me,
I will maybe consider that.
It makes some of those jokes really fucking hit, man.
Yeah, but the thing is, like I said, most of because
jacking off stuff.
I've seen that dubbed, subbed though, and it's hilarious. But funny. The thing, because I don't know. I'll see. Well, maybe. I won't promise you, but maybe.
Fuck, Golden Kamui, Trigun Stampede.
Yeah, I got blue balls,
JJK,
Hell's Paradise, Oshinoko,
Fate Change Fake.
Oh, it's been so good.
Yeah, the season's been ridiculous.
Fate has been... Oh, it's so good. Fucking JJK blue balled me, though. I thought that I would have more shit. And, by the way, there's only 4... maybe 5. I don't know if they're doing 13 episodes or 12. I don't know if Sendai is going to be in this season.
Oh, don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. No, they showed them in like a flash at the beginning of the season.
So,
episode... They did just have the Higuruma thing, because I saw screenshots. No?
It didn't start yet. The episode ends with Higuruma opening his domain.
Okay, so it did start.
Yeah, but then you also have to fight Reggie.
Yeah, I know.
With Megumi.
And that shouldn't take long either, though. Those are both really short fights. Like, Higuruma should be 1 episode. And Reggie, I swear to God, better be 1 episode.
But fucking Higuruma's backstory and Megumin and Yuji walking through the city was one entire fucking
that
episode.
part's a little wild.
It just really dug back into me, though. I was like, damn, Higuruma really is just, like, the most naturally gifted and talented sorcerer, like, of all time.
Yeah. Starts with the domain.
Literally, that was the first thing he did.
First thing man learned.
It was domain expansion. And I told my wife, I was like, just so you know, because I don't know if you're aware of this, but, like, domain expansion is, like,
the pinnacle.
The pinnacle and, like, the hardest thing to do. I was like, I think in the series, we've only seen, like, what, 5? Sukuna Gojo, Megumin.
Megumin's is technically incomplete.
Yes.
Volcano
Man, and... Who else?
Hanami. Not Hanami.
Hanami.
Dagon.
Yes, Dagon. And that's, like, it, right?
Yeah. For where we are at now in the anime, yeah. So next season, there's a bunch you like, but there's only like 2 for me.
Oh, next anime season? What we got?
ReZero.
Ooh.
Something. It looks like it has a subtitle to it.
It's just probably this season.
Probably. Slime. Classroom of the Elite.
Oh, yes. So good. I love Classroom of the Elite.
Demons of the Shadow Realm, which is one I'm excited for. Marriage Toxin.
Oh, shit.
Kane Banashi. Mao, which is something from the Inuyasha creator. And that's it for what I recognize. A lot of other shit.
I'll check all that stuff out. Fucking... Anyway, well, my original point, I completely forgot. I just never finished that point about the Netflix thing. There's a few things on Netflix that I would want to watch, maybe. But I'm thinking of canceling it because now that Paramount bought Warner Brothers.
I thought Netflix bought Warner Brothers.
Netflix was bidding on it, but then fucking Paramount, Big Dick dropped $111 billion bid. And Netflix was like, yeah, no thanks.
You could have that.
So
we'll be back to buy you next year.
No way, not anymore now.
I don't know. Like, we'll see, because Paramount's own streaming service doesn't do well.
Yeah, but the amount of... No, actually, they do.
Do they really?
Because they are the exclusive showers of the UFC.
Oh, yeah, that would do it. And now they're going to have all of the other sports. Because I'm pretty sure HBO Max shows all of the other sports. I think ESPN is part of HBO.
Somebody has ESPN.
Yeah. And if they just got it, then they're going to be pretty much made.
But the list of what Warner Brothers own, or the parent company of Warner Brothers that they bought out, because it's the Lord of the Rings franchise rights are in there, HBO, so HBO Max is them now.
Yep. That part's going to be, again, huge.
I think CNN.
Or joy.
And CBS.
You got 2 viewers. Okay, now we're up to 10.
True. I just find it hilarious.
Yeah.
That's part of the acquisition there. And the list was like, I was like, damn. So all of that stuff is just going to be on Paramount Plus, or a package of Paramount Plus, because like right now HBO, you can get a package of Hulu, Disney Plus, and HBO Max. You can get a package for all 3 of them, which is weird. Hulu doesn't. They're getting rid of Hulu.
Are they finally getting rid of Hulu?
100%, yeah. They said it's
about time.
Completely getting merged into Disney Plus.
Thank God. This felt so arbitrary. It's like, why am I paying you twice?
Well, it depends, because I might have to figure that out, because that's where Bleach was airing.
Yeah, and that's also where Undead Unluck airs.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I'll have to try and figure out how to watch that. Unless I put my pirate hat on. Yo-ho, yo-ho.
Yo-ho, yo-ho.
Which I kind of want to do. You want to join my pirate crew and come with me to the seas outside Japan?
Probably.
Help me find the One Piece?
The ultimate piece of yaoi? Yeah.
No, literally.
That's my crew member side quest. Oh, yeah, I heard that story. Yeah.
One Piece.
Where they like hid the secret...
Yeah, it just happened. They showed I didn't watch the official video, but I watched someone talking about it that was showing scenes of the video in the background, and it's all like cinematic, and it's showing Oda from the back, because Oda doesn't show his face in interviews.
Fair. Good for him.
There's literally like 2 pictures of Oda on the internet, and that's just the only 2 pictures anyone ever uses. But anyway, he wrote down whatever the answer, or whatever the One Piece is, folds it up, puts it in a little treasure chest. They put it in this little like container thingy.
Yeah, to help weigh it better, probably.
Yeah, which has a GPS tracker in it, and they threw it in the ocean.
Just in case someone does take it. Also, there was an anime announcement I meant to actually send to you. Smoking Behind the Supermarket with You.
I've been wanting to read that manga forever.
Well, it's getting an anime this summer.
Glorious.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to check that out. I do feel like that would be one of those that are better to read as a manga.
Possibly.
Because I think it's literally... But, I mean, who knows? I'll still check it out. Because it's one of those that I've been wanting, you know what I mean? It's been on the list for forever.
And Fire Force and Vigilantes has been airing this season as well.
Yes, both of those, yeah.
Yes, I actually need to catch up in Vigilantes. They're hitting the Aizawa arc stuff, so...
Yeah, I've been seeing scenes of it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Been kind of wild. I saw him take down something, and I was like, damn. Aizawa, that was awesome.
Yeah, the arc goes hard. It's literally like his whole backstory. He's good.
Glory be to Aizawa, I guess.
Yes. So I need to catch up for that. It was like the best part of Vigilantes. Well, not the best part, but one of the best parts. Yes, I think the final fight's like the best part of Vigilantes.
You finished that manga?
Yes. It's one of the very few. Even more reason why I want to actually watch the anime.
Have you started the anime at all?
I watched like half the first episode.
Because this is like part 2 of the season.
Yeah.
Or season 2 or whatever it is.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's a core 2 or season 2.
Same fucking thing.
Yeah.
But that's cool.
Yes. I also need to catch up in Sakamoto. Because again, the anime in the second season, like the action looks a lot better.
That's on Netflix. So is Dead Demon...
Yes, Destruction, which I also watched like half of the first episode of. Very uncomfortable.
Yeah, but isn't that like... I thought it was a movie. Or is it a
No,
series?
it's a series.
Huh. What made it uncomfortable?
The little girl talking about wanting to bang her teacher.
Yeah, that'd be uncomfortable.
Very uncomfortable.
I still haven't watched the rest of Togepi's Original Sin. Still only
very uncomfortable.
Very. I've still only watched half of the first episode because I was watching it. I was like, yeah, I just can't watch this right now.
Not in the vibe for this one right now.
No, my son was right there, remember?
Oh, yeah, definitely can't, yeah.
Especially because it's, what's that cute little alien thing?
I want to watch.
No, let's not.
Not today, Satan.
So. But yeah. And now the news. What else you been up to?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Just been gaming. New Vampire Survivors card game. The demo came out.
Nice. Last time we talked, you said it was coming out. So now that you have played it.
Yes. No. Yeah.
Everything you hoped it would be.
It is, except it's just a demo. So now I'm like,
give me the real thing.
Yeah. I think I posted on their actual Facebook thing too. I was like, so you got the full version sitting around. They'll give them just like 2 levels. So it's just like, okay, cool. I think I've unlocked all but one thing you can unlock in the demo.
Glorious.
So I'm just sitting here like, okay, give me the full game. But at the same time, they should wait because Slay the Spire 2 comes out tomorrow.
So does
Poketopia.
My son is super excited for it. My wife
God
and him are gonna play it tomorrow.
Damn, it doesn't make me wish I had a Switch. Switch 2, I mean. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of really wanted that one, but I'll live. I got Slay the Spire 2 coming out tomorrow, so. Best card game roguelike.
The next game that I'll be buying is Crimson Desert.
Nice.
And that's actually in like 2 weeks. Next
week. I know it's soon. They've been really ramping up
mid-March,
the publicity.
And it's already almost mid-March. February, I don't know where that fucking month went. I know it's only 28 days, but still.
So I could get over Slay the Spire 2 dropping a trailer and being like, oh yeah, you've been wanting a day, 2 weeks. I was like, oh.
Glorious.
And there's co-op.
Glorious.
Excuse me?
So, I think I said here on the hack, it was just too good of a deal to pass up. $10, I got 3 games, all 3 Square Enix Tomb Raider games.
Nice.
I'm more than halfway through the first one. But I already played and beat that when it like very first came out.
I remember you loved that.
I did. It's such a good game. And I played a chunk of the second one, but I don't remember how much, and it's very vague to me. Because I still own both of them. I own both of them hard copy for Xbox. At least the first one's on Xbox. I don't know if I got the second one for PS4, maybe, probably. But I actually don't know if I bought a hard copy or if I downloaded that. I don't know. But anyway, so I bought those. I have those. I've been playing. I haven't touched Diablo since, like, forever.
We might as well wait till the expansion at this point.
Yeah.
It's next month.
April. So, yes, next month. Late April.
And, I don't think I ever corrected it. It is indeed Warlock coming to 4. Warlock is the new class for both of them.
Oh. Nice. Still surprising that they're putting a new one out for that old ass game.
Yeah, I couldn't.
I don't know how you even
fathom it.
logistically go about updating that.
Yeah,
Because it's got to be the PC version, right?
yeah. Well, it's I think it's part of the remaster that they did.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
So they did an HD remaster of 2. I'd wonder how you just. I mean, obviously, you had to balance the whole game still, but balancing putting out new content for a game that old still.
Good for them.
Yeah.
Blizzard needs a W somewhere, I guess.
There's also a rumor that they're going to bring back Heroes of the Storm.
Maybe.
We'll see how that goes.
And I bought 2 JRPGs. Shining Resonance or something like that. I don't know. You turn into a dragon.
Nice.
And you fight things. It's more action combat. But then I bought a turn-based RPG. It's like something Raja, Revenge of the Seven or something like that. 2. I don't know. The name's weird, but it's decent. I like it. It's a turn-based game. So I'm just fucking. I've been video game homeless for a while now. I'm just kind of fucking going. I've been actually feeling Kingdom Hearts. I think I might replay 1 or 2.
Nice.
Probably not anytime soon. Maybe within the next couple weeks. But I say that, but I don't think there's enough time. I think that there's a short enough span between today and when Crimson Desert comes out to where I'll just hold off and be like, well, Crimson Desert's coming out, just buy that.
I'm going to be playing Slay the Spire 2 for weeks. I'm going to crush everything in that game. I was playing the phone version of 1 leading up to this.
Are you, though?
I am. I played 1 again for weeks.
I know, but you said the same thing about Silksong.
I know, I need to get a controller for Silksong, though. Playing a platformer on keyboard controls is a little weird for me. Spacebar jumping, having... What really kills me...
The reason for that is because your parents were super uber-duber Super Mario fans.
Yeah.
And you've been playing Super Mario on controllers your entire life. So, yeah.
There's no
way keyboard is going to translate your skills as well as a controller will.
Yeah, and Hollow Knight and Silksong both have a very essential move to do where you jump and while in the air you have to hit down and attack and you pogo off of enemies doing that. And it's really weird for me on keyboard rather than just holding like the joystick down, jumping and hitting an attack button. And you need that shit. That is like an essential trick to getting through Hollow Knight and Silksong.
Well,
I'm just going to buy the Steam controller when it comes out. The newer one.
Well, I mean, and you can... This controllers you can buy... As long as it has, because you're using a laptop, as long as it has a USB plug on, you can plug it right into your computer and use it.
Because I want it for that, and I kind of want it for Monster Hunter.
Because I know you can use Xbox controllers, but I don't know how.
Yeah.
I don't know how you connect it to that. I think there's something you'd have to buy.
I want a PS5 controller. That thing felt so good in my hands. That was the best controller man has ever invented.
It's I like the PS5 controller, but
It's weighty. It's comfortable.
I don't know though, because I feel like it's bigger than the PS4 controller, and I said the PS4 controller because they're basically the same thing.
Going back, it feels like a skeleton in my hands.
Because it's close. The only thing that I really like with the PS5 is I like that center pad.
Yes.
But I like the center touchpad, like I said, and I mean, yeah, probably. I mean, I might agree with you that because PS5, I feel like the PlayStation has just improved. PS1 was meh. PS2 controller, goated. PS3 controller, just a better. Actually, caveat. PS3 controller. God bless you.
Thank you.
PS3 controller is the best one, and here's why. Ready? I have had exactly one PS3 controller ever. And
That's fair.
Still have it. And it would still work. I've probably had 30 PS2 controllers, but granted, that's partially because cords we would wrap them around the controller, cords would fray, they'd bend, and honestly, their joysticks I don't think are very good. They break easy.
Yeah.
PS.
Two.
Yeah, the
back ones.
Back, yeah, the triggers. PS4. I think I had 4 or 5 of them through the lifetime.
Yeah, I've had a lot of PS4 controllers too.
A few of them because I broke myself, and some of them just, you know, the joysticks wear out on them. PS5, I had to replace a controller after the first 2 months of owning it. Because it got stick drift. And surprisingly, in like a game like Smite, didn't notice it much because I'm constantly it was my aiming. It was the camera one. So not the one you move with, the camera moving. So the aiming one. But with you constantly moving it.
Yeah.
So there's no point where you're not moving, like you're letting go, and that's when it drifts. It was a bloody nightmare in 14 though. Because you're trying to do your rotation and shit, and then watching for mechanics, and your camera is just fucking moving. It was just horrendous. Awful. So I went and I bought official ones, and I have an aftermarket one that's black, and that one has held up perfectly since. And then when my PS5 died a few months ago, I bought a new one, and so I have a backup, brand new PS5 controller sitting on my desk that I've never used. That if something happens, I have backup.
Good.
But like I said, the PS3 controller, I still have to this day the same controller that came in the box with my PS3, and I never needed to replace it. So.
Fuck yeah. I still think for feel though.
For feel, holding it 5 is probably the best because, like I said, for air like usage wise, comfort, they've upped the standard on every generation. But I'll tell you right now, I am 100% not getting the PS6.
Yeah, probably not either. It could be like a fucking $1,500.
Yeah, I'll probably be moving to PC.
Good.
So,
Steam Cube it is.
Maybe someone leaked. Again, this is a leak.
Yeah.
Of someone that doesn't work there anymore anyway. So that it's going to be like starting price on the base model. So the 1 terabyte one is going to be $900. The Steam machine. But what I don't understand, right, is why Steam is making the console if the next generation well, no, actually, because
they're making a PC.
They are making a PC.
Yeah,
but it's in the
it looks like a console.
The market target demographic is the console market.
Yeah,
but because Microsoft is making a PC, they're moving towards the PC end because theirs will support Windows because Microsoft.
Yeah.
And therefore, because it supports Windows, you'll be able to add onto it. So, but I don't know how much longer Xbox is going to be around.
Yeah.
Because they put the head of Microsoft's AI department in charge in the CEO position of it's Microsoft Gaming.
What does any of your platforms matter if you're not making games?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, I assume then that they just got rid of our boy Phil Spencer because this girl came in as new CEO, and I thought that was Phil Spencer before that.
I think so too, but
because Microsoft seemed to be moving towards the publisher route rather than the developer route.
Yeah, which they also kind of did badly because they get like hit games and then fired the studios that made them anyways.
Well, Sony just did the same thing, so
not surprising.
Sony got rid of the team. They guess they were trying to make a fucking God of War live service game. Like, who would want that anyway? Like, what?
Worst pitch ever. They tried that once.
Yeah, so they...
God of War Ascension. I remember that.
So they got rid of... They canceled that and then just decided to terminate that whole division. And those are the people... I forget what games they brought, but they made a lot of really good remakes for games. I just don't remember.
Were they the Oblivion remaster people? Because I thought Bethesda outsourced that.
No, this is Sony.
Oh, yeah, true. Yeah.
I forget who it was, though. Oh, like they named like 3 or 4 games that they did, and I was like, wow, all those games were successful games. And like good games.
Make a bad game, fired. Make an okay game, fired. Make a good game, believe it or not, still fired.
So, who knows what's going to happen in the future of gaming, but guess what? I'll get the computer and I'll be all set. Because I said that to my wife too. It's like, right now I'm like, I was bored. I told her I was game homeless or whatever. I mean, I still play Smite and 14 occasionally. Well, I play Smite a lot right now because I'm just like, it's just,
because you're game homeless.
It's just there, you know what I mean? But I was telling her, I was like, I would not be game homeless if I had a computer because of Steam. And she's like, what does that mean? I was like, right now I'm looking through the PlayStation Store and I'm limited to PlayStation games.
Yeah.
Steam has PlayStation games, Xbox games, and then Steam games. And the Steam library of just...
the best library of indies you'll ever come across.
Yeah, it's like there are games that are on Steam that have never been on PlayStation or Xbox. And like there's so many... I would find games. Just scrolling through the library itself, you're going to find some awesome shit.
And some garbage. Lots of hot garbage.
True.
There's always at least 3 bad porting games in the new section.
And I will find them.
Mm-hmm.
And I will play them. But that's all right. So we'll see. I'm toying with the idea of potentially getting a new computer with taxes, but we'll see how much I actually get and if that's something that I actually want to do or not. You know? Because this one is on its way out.
Yeah.
And I don't play games on this one. This computer's sole purpose is for the podcast.
Time for the upgrade.
Maybe. The only thing is I have that recliner that I play games now in. And that recliner is so comfortable to play fucking controller-based games in. You just fucking lay back with the controller and you just fucking going.
The other thing is building a library from scratch, too.
A game library?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I have Steam on this computer. I have some games on it, which...
Yeah, Starfield.
I do have Starfield. I have Starfield that I never opened. I've literally never even been into the main menu.
Good.
Maybe I'll check it out because I mean I did pay $60 for it. I should at least see the main menu. Create a character.
Look through the mods.
And then decide to play No Man's Sky instead.
Yep.
Oh, I don't like the new stuff that came in No Man's Sky.
No.
Well, I don't want to say I don't like it, but...
I like the concepts. I haven't run into any of it, so...
So I went to the salvageable spots, right? And you can find the salvage, but the gun you use, the new tool, I got that from the multi-tool. It's like a hover thing, and you hold it, and you can move it and walk
it's like
with
the Half-Life gravity gun.
But then you have to bring that to a trash compactor site. Put it in there and press a button. That's why it's about the exo things too. So the exo crafts. So you bring the car over and it has a storage base. So what you do is you go there with your car and you fill up your car with the junk, and then you drive it to a fucking trash place and you dump it out and you get materials. I didn't bring the stuff to the material.
Does sound awfully tedious.
Yes.
I hope it's like good materials.
Everything else in the game you can break down right there on the spot, and it just goes into your inventory.
Yeah. Except for this.
Yes. This is an item you have to pick up and bring somewhere to dismantle it.
So I'm like, I hope it's really good materials.
But I played, I don't know, maybe 3 hours of it, but I did my usual thing. I did one story mission, because I said I should do that. Then I did a beacon thing, found a crashed spaceship.
A new hand touches the beacon.
Yep. Added it to my inventory. I haven't sold the ship yet. And then I found a crashed freighter. And I was like, ooh, crashed freighter. Let's get that fucking loot. To upgrade my pathetically horrendous freighter. I need to just buy a new one.
I finally landed on a freighter for the first time. Last time I played, actually.
Nice. Yeah, you can land on all of them. Walk up to the captain and be like, yo, let me buy your ship.
I was way too poor for that one, that's for sure.
Yeah, I think I spent $6 million on my ship, my freighter.
God damn.
I got 55 now, after the fact. Money's not that hard to make.
No, I need to just farm more. I need to get my fossils.
Those are decent, especially if you can find a planet that, because when you hover on the planet, if you get fossils, that's the first item. And you just land there, and it's just like, ooh, fossil, ooh, fossil. And you just stack up, and then you just sell that shit.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Literally. So. And then my thing was, excuse me, I would go around and then find crashed ships and shit, and then sell the ship components. But, that's how you make your starships, other than the Corvette, because the Corvette counts as a starship, too.
Yeah.
And I've seen some really cool starships, but I'm just like, that's got to be the hardest ship to make, because you have to find a wrecked starship with the visual component that you want, and then salvage it, keep that component, and then make it. Granted, a starship's only made up of 4 or 5 parts.
But different classes, too, does put a little wrench in that.
Different classes. There's 4 or 5 classes.
Yeah.
4 or 5
Fighter,
different parts. Yeah.
freighter, which is different. It's yeah.
Sail.
Yeah, the solar one.
That's the one I got right now that I found.
Nice.
And mine is fucking dope, too, so.
I think I have a B-class fighter right now. That I'm still fixing up, mind you.
Mine's A-class, but getting it to S-class would be rough. Because you can just, I'm at the limit of upgrades on it. All of the inventory slots are maxed out, so I'd have to find technology spots, and those are, I guess, rare. And then you can pay to upgrade its class, but that's 25 million, I think, from A to S, and I'm like, I don't want to do that. My ship's pretty awesome right now. I haven't run into anything that I can't deal with.
Just wait to see if you find an S.
The only things that I can't, because the one thing too you can do, which I'd recommend seriously going into, investing into rocket technology or missile technology on your starship first. But if you just go to a meteor, fly into a ring, and there's a bunch of meteors, and you just shoot a bunch of rocks, eventually you'll get an anomaly scanner or an anomaly detector.
Yeah.
And you can scan that, and there's a variety of things you can do, but one of them that you can get from that is you'll go into a new star system, and when you go there and you land, there's a sentinel freighter that's attacking other ships, and there's just a whole bunch of it's like you warped into a Star Wars space battle.
That's fucking awesome.
And if you destroy all of the guns on the sentinel freighter and take out its shields, or its engines or something, it stalls out, and then you can land on it and just claim it as yours.
Ooh.
And then the freighter's yours. I've tried it once and I failed. Because you're on a semi time limit of you have to do that before it destroys Because you've been in the star system and the freighters all
Yeah,
50,
they're all warping.
Yeah, it's them against this thing. So if it destroys all the freighters that are there, then you lose.
Right.
One thing too, it'll tell you a warning it's about to prep a missile barrage towards them, and the missiles come out, and you gotta shoot all the missiles out of the sky
to keep them alive.
Yeah, while then on top of keeping yourself occupied. But I got like a little mini army too, because you can hire little gunners. So I've hired 2 gunners. So anytime I enter combat in space, they just warp in and they fight with me.
That's awesome.
So I'm like,
cool. Go Power Rangers.
I think you can have up to 3. I think I only got 2 right now. Anytime you're on like a space station or on a freighter in the dock area where you dock your ships, you can just walk up to people and hire them to your squadron, and then that's how you get
I've seen the option, but I haven't done it yet.
It's not that bad. Sometimes like you can get a cheaper, like a lower level, because they level up after a while. Same with like the frigates. That's why I try and look for lower tier frigates that look cool, because when you send them out on the expeditions, they gain experience and they can rank up just for free. So if you get a C tier frigate, don't worry about it. Once you get your freighter, you need a freighter to get a frigate, but frigates are the things you send out on the expeditions that get you stuff.
Nice.
And those are pretty wealthy too. Sometimes you can set them for like trade values, the focus items that you just sell for money, and you can make like good $500,000 per expedition.
Nice.
It's like 4 to 16 real life hours though, so
damn.
It's like once a playthrough you're gonna do an expedition.
Yeah, that's pretty rough. I got my first colony finally.
Yeah, I was kind of disappointed when I finally got out of debt, thinking that it was just going to pay me money, and then it doesn't. It just pays you resources, and I'm like, this is...
Fuck this.
Yeah, I got two colonies right now. One of them is I put back into debt because citizen requested, like, hey, and why don't we build this building for like $100K? So I'm $100K in debt. But honestly, probably right now I'm not, because I haven't played in a few days, and their debt ticks while you're not playing too.
Oh shit.
So, and I'm in the positive, so it's like I incurred a debt, but my income is positive, it's not negative, so I'm paying it off slowly. So I probably paid it off by now.
Nice.
So, but then all the stuff that they give you, I'm like, I can get this at my base. I mean, it would have been cool to have, because I think one of them's nitrogen, and you need a, I don't know what the fuck it's called. It's basically it's this machine you put down that siphons the nitrogen out of the air. Atmosphere. And your freighter can do that too. You can have an option for it to, if it's in a star system, to get that stuff. But I always go for the chromatic metal.
Understandably.
Because I have like 5,000 of that now. It's like, it's endless, because I'll just go to my freighter and be like, oh yes, I will take that stack of 1,000, thank you.
Damn.
So I don't need to ever go gather that, or make it rather. I think you
you have to
smelt copper.
Yeah.
And it's a 2-to-1 ratio.
Yeah, it's pretty brutal.
Yeah. So I said, fuck all that. Let's mine this shit. But I like No Man's Sky. I think it's good. I enjoy it.
It's amazing how much time you can lose to it.
Yes. I'm like 80 hours in, I think.
Damn.
Still no Corvette. I could make one. I have Corvette parts. I have a bunch of
let's
Corvette
say if
parts.
you just like focus parts, you'll definitely be able to. I'm pretty close now.
I'm worried though that that I'm not, because I'm not the most creatively gifted person when it comes to, like, you know what I picture? Trying to make a badass gummy ship.
Impossible.
That's what a Corvette is. It's shapes, bud.
Yeah, I know.
It's It's the AAA version of a gummy ship.
Yeah, thank God, because that helps mask how ugly it is. Because like I started with the Corvette builder to see if I had enough of the parts, and it's not as bad as I expected it to be. It is like the gummy ship, but the gummy ship's especially hard because it is literally like colored toy blocks. It's really hard to make that look like anything.
Yeah, but then you watch people on YouTube and you're like, that looks so cool. Fuck you. Yeah. See, I want to beat Sephiroth. That's why I want to do it. I think that, I'm older now. I've played more games.
I can do this.
I think I can do it now. Maybe.
After a lot of farming.
Well, actually, I think I did beat Sephiroth in Kingdom Hearts 1. Maybe not. I don't remember. Because I know Kingdom Hearts 2 Sephiroth, that is just a whole different animal. It's so fucking bullshit that you need to get perfect form and master perfect form so you can have flight, just to use flight, but not perfect form against fucking Sephiroth. Because you fight him by yourself, so you can't.
But you need glide for the meteors.
Yep. I think it's perfect form that you get glide from, or is it master form?
Whatever the last one is.
It's perfect form.
That one.
Though you can have perfect form without having master form, I think. Because you just... No, I think you get perfect form from using master form specifically in...
Castle Oblivion. After you talk to Mickey.
Yes. And also, I want to go back and beat those organization secret bosses, because those you can use perfect form against.
Yeah, isn't those things the extra content from the re-release version or whatever?
Yeah.
The final cut or whatever?
Yeah, because 2.5 will have that. Mm-hmm. But like Kingdom Hearts 3 had the same thing. You could fight all the organization members 2 and 3 as well. And I couldn't beat us. I think the girl with the pink throwing knives... I don't know her name.
Larksnake.
Yeah, I beat her. And that was it, in 3. They're so hard. Yeah. And one of them is fucking just, it's Xemnas. And,
nice.
What's this? Ansem, I think was in it
nice.
Too.
They're both there?
I think so. I could be wrong. But I swear there were the one of them or both or someone other than an organized... Well, they're organization members, but Ansem might be one. That's a stretch.
Yeah.
But
Xehanort, not around for that.
I mean, not Xehanort. Fucking Xemnas. That dude's an organization member. He was in it to win it. God, that game is so confusing. Needlessly.
Making me miss it now, though.
It's so good. I just want to load up that main menu. Kingdom Hearts 1 main menu. Peak main menu.
Absolutely.
You don't get better than that.
Peak soundtracks.
Oh, so good. Simple and clean. Sanctuary. Ugh. Fantastic. But since we didn't talk about manga, I think that is a safe place to end, and we'll come back with
Kagurabachi Part 2.
Just the Seirite war arc. Yeah. I was not expecting that, because I was sitting there and I'm like,
holy shit, man. I know we're going to talk about it next time, but we will.
Shiba popped in and I was like, he looks younger, because I was like,
younger.
He is. I was like, is this a flashback or is this modern times? What is going on?
I accidentally misread 2 years ago as like 2 years forward.
Well, I don't think it gave a time, because it's just said.
I thought
it said February 18th, an island shows up. I was like, huh. And then they're like 2 years later. So the island.
Yeah, that's what like confused me.
So I'm like, is this 2 years later, like after Chihiro started making the sword, or is this back in time 15, 20 years ago during the war? And I was like, Shiba looks younger, but could just be because his hair is tied up. And then we got it, and I was like, yep, word.
Yeah, I mistook the 2 years later as, I thought they meant like 2 years.
Time skip type thing?
Yeah, I thought it was a time skip to present. Is what I thought it was doing. I thought that opening paragraph was like, this is right before the war. Now, 2 years later, where we are.
Got it.
Even though that still wouldn't line up.
No.
But that's what my brain did, at least.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll talk all about, because there's other things that I read 2 Carter Botches.
Is this our first time hearing Sheep as the first name?
Yes. I'm surprised it wasn't Gojo.
Yeah, it's Togo.
Close, though.
Yeah.
But we'll be back next week with all the manga that we've missed. Dan to Dan's been fucking fire.
Yes.
Gokuraku Guy, both of the chapters.
Yes,
amazing.
The face rendering of gods.
Yes. And Chainsaw Man's just fucking wild right now.
Yeah.
Wild. Not the newest chapter, the one before that, so 229.
Yeah.
I was like, this is the most words we've had in a Chainsaw Man chapter in probably 100 chapters.
Even this one was a lot of words for him.
It was. But, alright, it's been Dukes of Weebdom.
Dukes of Weebdom.
Dukes of Weebdom. Episode 132. We'll catch you guys next week. Take care now. Bye.